Nice Sunday morning, stroke afternoon. Afternoon is coming. Nice day. I'll be honest with you, I am shattered. I've had one crazy week. So doing all the things I normally do, all the coaching that I do, the groups, the one-to-ones, marketing, sales, etc., with a huge personal issue, which I kind of said before, and I know this is annoying for you, but I said it before, it's not for Facebook, but big issue, which, that kind of life curveball that can potentially throw everything out the window. But one thing I'm happy about, this is day 6 of the week, and I've pretty much kept my routines together. My routines have kept me sane, actually. They've kept me mentally, physically, and emotionally on point, which is obviously all this is about, what I do, living and what I do to as the best version of myself, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So, but anyway, today I'm going to talk about gifts. What I've learned or been reminded about this week. Yeah, I firmly believe everyone has at least one major gift in their life. Personally, yeah. What's your gift? Let me ask you that. Participate here, guys. Remember, no lurkers. Let me know what your one gift is. You can have fun with it as well if you want to have some banter. Throw it in there. I'm definitely doing what my gift is. What I was put on this earth for is coaching, and is coaching men like me, or like I was 3 years ago. That's my ideal client. The guy that's a bit lost, broken, pissed off, frustrated. Probably got coping mechanisms. He's probably to wear a mask to fit in whatever environment that he's in, whether it be corporate world, whether it be, in a family situation. He's wearing a mask, man. And then he's using coping mechanisms to handle that situation, to, I'm going to say, continue that fakery, continue that pretense that everything's all good, everything's okay, and it really isn't. When you're misaligned, when you're misaligned mind, body, spirit, you're not congruent to your true beliefs and values. I've been there, man, 3 years ago. So, but what today's about is about our gifts. I've been reminded that some people, and I've been reminded how powerful the brain is as well. That's another reminder I've had this week, in a good and a bad way. So in a positive way and in a challenging way. Okay. So, and there's a bit of gratefulness as well. If you are fortunate enough that your faculties are pretty much working okay, and what I mean by that your body's working, you're mobile, you push yourself through a few physical challenges and you can handle that, and that your brain is not too far off on point, yeah. And I'm going to say something a little bit controversial here as well. I think we're all on the spectrum to some degree. That's what I'm going to say, controversial. I think we all have an element of mental health issues, all of us, yeah. Whether it be 1%, 2%, 5%, some might be 10, 20%, with a whole plethora, a whole variation of different mental challenges. Because I see it over and over, and this is my point of today's live. When a new client sits in front of me, one of my skills is to see their gift and to see their potential, and to firmly believe that they can achieve what they're telling me they want to achieve. But the challenge we've got, we and my clients don't see it themselves. Yeah, they don't truly believe in their gift. They don't truly believe or feel comfortable using their gift and having confidence in their own ability, and believing that the world or the universe wants their gift, and that they can potentially monetize it if that's what you want to do with it, So what I see is a huge shame, actually, where we fuck ourselves over. I'm going to swear now, guys. We fuck ourselves over. We get in our own way. We overcomplicate things. we have these going on in our own mind, and this is where the brain again. We have things going on in our own mind of self-sabotage and imposter syndrome, yeah, where we sabotage ourselves, where we block ourselves, mainly to do with lack of self-worth, by the way. You know, that's the main reason for it, or lack of confidence or clarity in what we're able to do. And the imposter syndrome is slightly different, but kind of similar results. The imposter syndrome is more that you feel like you're faking it to make it. You feel like when you start a new task, a new role, a new job, a new career, like I did. There's no doubt when you start it, your brain is telling you you're going to get found out, man. You're not truly a coach. You're not a coach. Who's going to listen to you? Where's your qualifications? All this sort of stuff. And we do it to ourselves, And how do you overcome that? You just get on and do it, man. You take on that challenge and you release your gifts is the key thing, You release your gifts to the world. And they could be physical gifts, they could be mental gifts, they could be emotional gifts. You could be strong emotionally, have strong emotional resilience, mental resilience, stuff like that. Could be creative. You might have creative urges within you that you're just not tapping into, and you don't quite have the confidence to bring it to the next level and to put it out to the world, right? You might be a great piano player behind closed doors, and you hide away tapping those keys, and you might be absolutely, but you're too afraid to show it to the world, because we're either busy self-imposter syndrome, like I said, or we're worried about comparisonitis, comparing ourselves to other people, and what are other people going to do? They're going to laugh at me. They're going to humiliate me. I'll give you an example. Let me share this with you. This show that I do every morning, right? There are occasions where there's nobody on here, and I can see it. Like, I can see the numbers that are on here. But you know what? It's not about that. For me, I know that the people that resonate with me, the like-minded people, are there listening. I know that, and it's quite really funny, actually, what I've found out, and I found out the hard way. Most of my ideal client, they don't engage. They're hiding in the background. I don't see them. They don't say anything. And all of a sudden, boom, we're ready to go, So that's my sort of lesson and reassurance to you. I don't give a fuck what other people say. I'm going to swear again, I'm afraid. I swear when I'm passionate about something. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself. And not even worry. Worry is a strong word. I don't mean that. I mean, concentrate, focus on yourself. Just totally you. Doing your thing, your journey, your path. Because at the end of the day, without getting morbid, once you get to that point, once you go and talk to your maker, or once you're put inside the ground, then what? At that point, what do materials matter, number one, and what do people's opinions matter by that point? Fuck all. Absolutely nothing. Yeah? A couple of people on here, a few people on. Hayley Hullett on point. Thank you very much. I hope my swearing doesn't ruffle you too much. Anyway, guys, going to leave it there. Have a great weekend, and genuinely, from my heart to yours, do what you love and do it with passion. I really, really mean that, and you'll only understand what I mean when you are doing something you love and you are doing it with passion. So, yeah, if you do that, you're not going far wrong. And actually, when you are doing that, you really, really don't give a shit what other people think, and you're authentic. You're mask wearing, you're transparent, you're open, and you're just doing your thing. Hayley says, stay in your lane. None of your business what others think. 100%. Totally. And most of the time, the opinions of others is about you. Yeah. Quite often, I mean, that's a whole new topic, but quite often, we call it the haters. We trigger people because they know that they should be doing something and they're not doing it. So we trigger them. And what happens? I'm going to say they take it out on us. They explode on our feeds. It doesn't happen often, but that's quite often what happens. We've triggered them. Next week I'm going to be triggering a lot of people about booze. I'm going to ask, do you think booze is poison? And you watch the haters come out in their, what do you call it? In their droves, because they'll be triggered. The people that are drinking and the people know that they shouldn't be drinking, but they're doing nothing about it. Anyway, whole new thing. Hope this has resonated, guys. Don't get to the point where you're a maker or you end up in the ground and you haven't exposed your gifts at least, yeah, as a minimum, you know. Anyway, gonna leave it there, guys. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the beautiful weather.